Hi, it's Chris Price here from Tech Digest. I'm here with Katie Purcell, the Audi A4 launch. Katie is the product manager of the A4, and she's going to show me some of the latest features on the A4 with regards to the smartphone technology.
Thank you. Okay, so the car we've got fitted here has got the standard smartphone interface, and it's also got the optional technology pack. And this car also has virtual cockpit. This is the large screen, and instead of having your usual instrument dials, the full width of the cluster display is now a high resolution color TFT display. I'll just show you some of the features of all of the systems. So technology pack has this larger 8.3 color MMI screen. This enables you to do all of the car settings, navigation, all of the Audi Connect services. So that's Audi Connect are things like being able to search from points of interest using Google Earth, searching for weather updates, for fuel prices, for flight information. We've got the integrated Audi navigation. This enables you to use the touchpad that's on the MMI joystick, so you can actually write where you'd like to go. It recognises it letter by letter, and it will actually predict what you're going to type based on your local area. The virtual cockpit enables you to display that navigation data either in a classic or what we call an infotainment view. So on the steering wheel, this is a multi-function high steering wheel. You have a button view which enables you to flick between different views on the virtual cockpit. So this is what we call the infotainment view. So the full width of the screen can show the map, and as you're driving it will show your turn-by-turn directions. If I press view, again it goes to a typical classic view. You've also got other functionality on virtual cockpit, more than just the navigation. You can flick to the board computer where you have all of the usual data you would expect in your DIS, so you can see your efficiency data, your consumption, and you've also got the ability to visually have your driver assistance features in the virtual cockpit. So one of the great new features on the new A4 is adaptive cruise control with traffic jam assist. That enables the vehicle to not only accelerate and brake adaptively based on the traffic in front, but also to steer for you, so it can move around obstacles and change lanes. You activate driver assist with the additional stalk that's on the bottom left here, and you can set your cruise control speed, and you can also flick, and you can then dynamically see the distance setting to the vehicle in front. Now we're stationary, but as you're driving, that graphic will show you how far you are to the car in front, and you'll see corrective measures being taken to maintain the desired speed. Some of the other features on virtual cockpit, you can actually see your media and what's playing on your computer here. So actually you can have independent screens. You could have your navigation, your map shown on your MMI screen, and have maybe your telephone book or your media on the virtual cockpit. So the first time you've got two screens that are showing independent information. The other feature of the technology package is Audi Phone Box. So underneath the armrest here, you have an area here for induction charging. So you can place your mobile phone without a cable in this area. If you have an Apple phone, you do need a special case that enables inductive charging. But that will not only improve the signal for the phone because it uses the vehicle antenna, but it will also charge. There are two USB ports as standard in every Audi A4, and there's also an aux-in cable. And you'll notice that my smartphone is connected via a cable, and that's because I'm going to show you the standard feature that's in every A4, and that's a feature called smartphone interface. You need a cable to connect because at the moment the data transfer needs to be done at such a high speed. All mobile phone operating systems in vehicles require a cable for data. So we go on to Apple Carplay. So I'm using my iPhone here. It's also compatible with Android. Apple Carplay is the Apple software that uses approved in-car apps that Apple work with developers to bring to the vehicle, and then the Audi MMI system brings those apps into the vehicle, controllable via the MMI system and also via the steering wheel. So you can access your content on your phone without taking your hands or eyes off the road. So let's go on to Apple CarPlay, and you'll see familiar graphics from what we know on iPhone and iOS software. So on here you can do the usual making and receiving phone calls, accessing your music library. What I think is really quite clever is being able to use Apple Maps. So when you click on Apple Maps, remember this is standard, so this is a standard navigation in A4. You can have 3D map display, you can go to destinations, and it will actually enable you to look at all of your last saved entries and pins on your Apple Maps. So you might be looking at your smartphone and entering destinations at home or at work, somewhere completely apart from your vehicle. You can save a pin and then you can drop that pin straight into the maps as soon as you enter your car. You have different route possibilities. You could start the nav.
Starting route to 70 Burners
and you have the usual
Street,
turn-by-turn directions, your ETA, and it also includes traffic information. So great intuitive navigation system. You could also navigate to destinations that are saved in your contacts or even in your emails and text messages. Messages enables you to
Would you like to hear your unread messages?
enables you to listen to unread messages whilst driving. I don't want to do that now because otherwise you'll hear my messages. Enables you to also dictate messages whilst on the move, and as a message comes in, the vehicle system will read it out for you. But where I get quite excited about this system is all the third-party approved apps that are coming to the market now. So I am a big fan of Spotify. I have a Spotify account. If I go on Spotify, I can now access my music and I can go through my playlists. If I just go back, I can go through my playlists and I can also stream music live, browse the radio, but here you'll see I've got all my playlists, songs and albums I've saved, and quite easy and intuitive to use. You can play your music. You've got the great graphic artwork from the album there, and you can skip and be quite personalised in how you're playing your music, rather than the typical Bluetooth connections of the past. You had to control it via your phone. So great system, and as more and more apps have come to the market, this system will be continually updated so that you've always got the latest content in your vehicle. Thank you.